In a world full of mixtapes, one podcast emerges. The Morning Missile. Welcome to the Morning Missile Sports Podcast, live from Kalamazoo, Michigan, in a two-bedroom apartment.
Ricky Bobby.
He's been planning that all fucking week.
All day. In a two-bedroom apartment, probably the only one, we don't know. We're here to talk sports, so glad you're in here today. We got a packed show. And we're hitting on listener questions at the end. And we got, oh my gosh, just so much content. Gosh, are you guys ready for this show?
Let's do it.
I tell you what.
All right.
I'm into it.
14, all right, let's run it.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9. We have ignition sequence start.
It's the Morning Missile Sports Podcast. 3, 2, 1. Wake up in the morning, it's just Nick and Beef. Talking on the missile is just all you need. Debating all the sports to indulge and just have a laugh. So sit back, enjoy, it's time to relax.
All right, everyone, welcome back to the fourth episode of the Morning Missile. We're still alive.
That's four.
We're still alive. First off, shouts out to our listener in Paris, France, or Clickety-Leak.
That's right. We always forget.
France.
We always forget.
Clickety-Leak.
I can't figure it out.
Buongiorno.
I can't figure it out.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
What other? We had another country this week.
Italia.
Yeah.
Italia.
Italia. And Canada, so are we international? Is that
We are
considered
international.
I think that's...
We have
all right.
hundreds of followers.
Yep.
Once again. Guys, first off, I just want to talk about something.
Yeah.
Wednesday morning,
the
the Morning Missile went vegetarian.
Did we?
What?
We lost beef.
Yeah.
Ryan Beadle, approximately 9:48 a.m., quit the Morning Missile.
Mm-hmm.
He was fed up. He was tired. He was
He
pissed.
was.
He left. I had to apologize. Didn't fucking mean it, but here we are. I had to apologize.
Apologize for
You
what,
did.
Pete?
That's what I was saying. Apologize for what?
Okay.
Beef?
Oh, he's going to get...
You
No.
did. I thought you were about to leave.
I'm thinking about it.
All right.
No, just...
Sometimes
you just...
Here, get that mic close to you.
You wake up in the morning and, you're just not having a great day.
And then Peter Maurer comes in and starts talking, and then it makes it that much worse.
And then Peter Maurer starts going, well, yeah, man, I do everything, man. You're just like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't have time for this. I'm out.
So
And
you
you
know
just
the
fucking quit.
freestyle that Pete did last week that we kind of bagged on him about? Well, it's just that again. He's just going beyond.
And I'm pretty sure in episode 3 I said, can't wait to see what happens next week.
Yeah.
And boy, oh boy, did something happen.
We were very close to it being only the Nick show, but it's cool. We're back. I need to start a petition to move my seat away from Nick's soul because I've gotten so many midget comments sitting next to Nick.
Dude, that's the best part about intern Nick is that our intern is a foot taller than all of us, and
Dude,
it's just funny to look at. He's a funny-looking guy.
Okay,
look at those big old earmuffs on his head, dude. Oh, dude.
Dude, with
like
the sweatshirt
Dumbo,
on, he
bro.
looks like a hefty 220, though. He looks like he could knock you out.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I don't need to be 220 to knock you out, first of all.
All right, relax with that.
It's going to take 2 punches.
Me hitting you hitting the floor.
Did you guys see that NCAA 14 is selling for like $200 right now?
Dude, I believe it.
How?
Dude,
Hey,
Beetle, are you
how?
eating right now?
Yeah, I'm eating a breakfast.
Come on, we're recorded.
That's a pocket stick.
Why are you...
That's a pocket stick.
I mean, I'm not talking, so why can't I eat a breadstick?
Because you're supposed to be talking, but you can't because you're fucking shoving breadsticks in your
He's
mouth.
the
All right, it's taking me a total of like 25 seconds to eat this breadstick. Leave me alone.
He's the Morning Missile equivalent to like Napoleon Dynamite with his tater tots. Got my breadsticks.
Dude, that's like being an actor, but then just eating a breadstick while you're on like film, like while they're
It's like,
recording.
Yeah, that was,
All right, but let's be honest. If
that
you're,
was a really good take, intern Nick.
Thanks, Pete.
all right, but there's like this
Fucking
bag
hate
of
that kid.
Fazoli's breadsticks sitting in front of me because they were closing soon, so they gave me the rest of the breadsticks
Sure.
they had in the store.
Hey, shout out.
And I
No
just don't
free
know how you
ads.
expect me to sit here with this bag in front of me and not eat the breadsticks.
Do you want to tell the people at home how long it took you to stain your Morning Missile t-shirt?
Well,
You put it on.
I mean, I wore it all day today, so it actually took me
Okay. So
took me like 8 hours, but once
as
I
soon
started
as-
eating Fazoli's, it was about 0.6 seconds.
That's a great
Covered in box of
introduction.
stuff.
That's a great introduction to the fact that our shirts are in. And
yeah,
they'll be
by
coming
the
in
way.
this
Yes,
week.
ma'am.
So
they're coming in hot.
yeah, they're pretty sick. came out real nice. We're proud of them.
Super
So, yeah, those will be coming out this week.
Tight fit, nice cotton, premium cotton.
Premium cotton.
I'm just goofing. Just goofing.
New shirt goofing.
New shirt goofing. Just goofing.
New shirt.
All right, let's
goofing.
get into some content, ladies.
You want to?
I think we should.
Okay.
Wait, what if I don't want to?
You can go eat some more breadsticks then. How about that?
All right, I'll be back.
When did Nick become a host?
Dude, he's not a host. He's just like, he gets in front of a mic and he's like, I'm a personality.
What am I doing here?
I'm a personality. People love me. I'm a personality. So let's get into some content.
Dude.
Hey guys, like and subscribe.
He's
to
getting mad right now because we
If
haven't done
Intern
content
Nick made a
yet.
spin-off podcast, it would put us in the fucking dirt.
Why?
Because he's Intern Nick.
I'm the only reason.
So it'd just be
why
like
you're funny.
Intern Nick 20. Like, what would be the name of the podcast?
All right, but what the fuck would intern Nick talk about by himself on a podcast?
I mean, he had curling.
All right, wait. Hold on. Let's get a
NASCAR
30-second
Confederacy.
pitch on what Intern Nick's podcast would be like. 3, 2, 1.
Hi, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. I'm kidding. What would I talk about?
That was horrible.
I'm not even done.
You know music?
Hold
You'd
on.
be
Let him,
good at-
let him,
really
let him
don't.
get a 30-second
well,
faux
that's just
podcast.
the thing. I really don't know anything about anything.
Okay, good
you know?
start. Good start.
So,
Keep it going.
what would I talk about?
Well,
Like-
you could just be like the Chris D'Elia show where he just like complains
no.
about.
He's canceled.
Yeah, we're not
Oh
canceled. He's
shit!
canceled.
I
He's
forgot
canceled.
about
He's
that.
canceled.
I'm the one who
Yeah.
sent that message too.
Yeah, we forgot.
Wow.
Wow.
Poor guy. Not really. Not
It's
really.
so
poor guy. He did it
ironic
to
that
himself,
he did the
but-
exact same thing in the show You that
Dude, he did it for
Accused in Real Life.
what was that other show? The I can't think of the name.
Yeah.
Fuck. He was actually a pedophile in another. She was a pedophile in 2 different shows.
It was
No
that show
way.
with Whitney Cummings, right?
No. It was
And then he turns out to actually be a pedophile.
the 3 guys. That,
Sheesh.
oh, I can't.
Oh man.
May I just say that I'm
Workaholics.
drinking a wonderful Coors Latte out of a beautiful Morning Missile with Pete on the top, Intern Nick, beef, scumps,
Well, mine
It
says
just says
Nick.
Nick.
Mine says Nick.
beer, glass. Nick Wyszynski, why don't you tell the people about these glasses?
So, shout out to our new sponsor, and that is Extreme Custom Graphics. That's graphics with an X at the end.
It's extreme.
So it's by Matt Bosker, and he can do it all, man. Like he's literally has no bias as to like what he can produce here. We got glasses, we got
some
a
stickers
we
over
got a
here.
couple of signs, some stickers. Literally, it's non-discriminatory. The glass can say like "suck my dick" or "drink up, bitches" or something like that, and he'll print it, man.
You want it, he'll print it.
Yeah, so it's good for the professional setting, for a man cave, for
These glasses
your
are
wife,
fuckable.
your wife's
There are-
kitchen.
yeah.
They got a nice like
they're
frosted look to the
Dude,
letters on there.
There's a limited amount of fine things in this world, and Matt Bosker produces one
Absolutely.
of those.
Small
Absolutely.
business, big business, he's there. You can hit him up at x dot. Hold on, I would have to look that up. I'll get to you at the end of the show. But it's I forgot
plug.
to put the plug.
That's
Whatever, better than
top
We Are
selling
Perfect.
right there.
Fuck that company.
There it is. Remember last week when you told me I couldn't say the name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck it, dude. He doesn't listen
Well,
to our episodes. We would have gotten a message. He just likes all of our videos.
That's true.
You
That's
like the video
100%
that we
true.
talk shit about.
What a
it.
dumb
Yeah.
Okay,
fuck.
well,
Yeah,
on the topic, Extreme Custom Graphics is good for all sites and products, and hit him up if you
Very
need.
professional guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
If and just a sweetheart.
Absolute sweetheart.
All right,
He's
let's
done
get into
nothing
some
but-
content,
Let's get into
Scumpies.
some content.
What?
Let's get into some content, Scumpies.
Oh,
No, we don't do that here.
coming up.
We just talk. Tune in. Four men around a table, drinking beer.
I'm drinking
What will
water.
they talk about?
All right,
Intern Nick will make sure that he says something.
Coming
People
up.
won't like it.
Dude, you're literally talking into a microphone
Coming this Friday.
that's standing on top of some books
Tuesday,
because you
dude.
can't afford a microphone.
Coming this
stand.
Tuesday.
Coming up, we got some in or out.
If you want it. Only if you want it. You don't want it. I can feel it. You don't want it. Okay.
I barely knew her. Sorry.
What? That didn't even make sense.
Okay. Welcome to In or Out, the segment where we like to choose whether we're in on a take or out on a take and give a short explanation why. So our first In or Out is the topic of Chauncey Billups came out last week, and he said the Pistons were a better team than the Kobe Shaq Lakers.
Which Pistons team?
The
The
2004.
team with Chauncey, the 2014.
2004.
Yeah.
Are you in or out on that take?
I'll go first.
Please.
You know, when it comes to being in or out, I'm usually in on a lot of things. But what Chauncey Billups
Yeah.
said
Mm-hmm.
is the equivalent to intern Nick trying to run this podcast.
Dude.
It is the stupidest shit I have ever heard. I am
don't-
so out on it. Kobe and Shaq would dick them down any other time. They got lucky in
they
the
did.
finals, and all I'm going to say is,
They won the series like 4-1. I'm pretty sure. That's luck.
yeah,
Okay.
don't have a lot of ammo with this one, but I'm out on it, baby.
All right. Who's
All right,
next?
Look, I'm not here for the disrespect against the 2004 Detroit Pistons because that might be my favorite basketball team of all time.
Dude, for real.
But
Tayshaun Prince, Ben Wallace.
Kobe and
Chauncey
Shaq are two of the top 10 greatest players of all time.
Arguably the best at both of their positions individually. You know.
Yeah.
I'm out on that.
So while and here's my issue with it. Like the Detroit Pistons, the 2004 Detroit Pistons were one of the best teams ever. Like they played as a team. They didn't have any like crazy superstars. Like
They didn't.
they were a true team.
Point.
But it's Kobe and Shaq. So for Chauncey to come out and say like, "Oh, we're better than the Kobe and Shaq Lakers," like I don't think I can buy it, but as much as I want to, but
Okay.
like
But are you in or out?
I'm out.
You're out. Okay.
Long
Nick.
enough.
I'm gonna jump on this same boat here. I
Really?
like I said, I think that the Pistons were a great team in 04, but I think it is completely disrespectful to both Shaq and Kobe to say that they were a better team. I think it's just to the
not-
greatness of both of them, couple of Hall of Fame players.
Look, I'm in on the topic.
Here we go. We got a little shrimp scampi hot take.
Look,
take.
Kobe and Shaq, great players. No disrespect to them. A better team, the Pistons, for sure, in 2004. You got Ben Wallace, which is arguably probably one of the best defensive players ever to play the game. And Rip Hamilton, Billups. Billups was a 2 times all defense. Like, they were ranked in the middle of the road. Down the stretch, their net like average was like 14 points. In comparison, like to the Golden State Warriors who broke the record, their net average was
Oh,
11.
you can't compare that shit.
I did.
That's totally
down
can
the
and he did,
stretch,
bitch.
down the stretch, there was no better team than the 2004 Pistons. They're a better team than the.
Okay, I mean
That's a real hot.
they were
yucky.
listen.
yuck,
they
yuck,
were a
yuck.
better team than the Lakers in 2004 because they beat them in the finals. But the dynasty of the Kobe and Shaq Lakers is much better than the 2004 Detroit Pistons.
right.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. I like that. That's a
Okay.
hot take. That's a hot take.
Okay, next topic. So Tyson Fury is favored by 300 points in Vegas odds coming up fight in 2021. Are you in or out with those odds with Tyson Fury winning?
Absolutely in. Absolutely in. I 100% think that Tyson Fury he's not going to dick down AJ, but it's going to be a good fight. I'm almost positive Tyson Fury's going to win.
Did I say 300 or 200? 200.
300.
Okay,
It's
200. It's
yeah.
200.
So
200.
I'm in
My bad.
on the same take as intern Nick, but what I'm out on is why does it have to be so many points? Why can't it just be like him? Tyson gets this many, and like, what is the whole point system? You know
You really
Dude,
didn't do any
what in the
research for this
fuck are you
podcast,
talking
did you?
what?
You didn't do any research for this podcast.
No, I did. I
Oh,
just
you
don't
did.
understand the boxing lingo towards points.
Yeah.
no, it's not a point spread. It's just like if he's minus 200, that's the betting line. It has nothing to do with
So
points.
if you put down 100,
Okay.
he needs to get
God, we love each other, huh?
No, I'm trying to explain it to you, but it's really hard to explain. I don't know, but like it's just the betting line. It has nothing to do with points.
Okay.
Anyways, Tyson Fury's favored. So are
Yeah,
you
I'm
in
in
or-
on that. I'm in
okay,
on that.
so you think Tyson Fury's going to win? And
He's gonna crack some ass.
okay, Beetle.
Based on the current lines, I will be hammering some money on AJ.
Yeah, dude.
The value's there.
Really?
The value's there. There's no value.
if
There's
you're
no
a betting
value
man,
taking
that's a strong
Tyson
bet.
Fury minus 200. No value there.
You
There's value taking AJ. I think AJ has a very real shot of winning the fight.
Oh yeah.
As the underdog, I would if
Absolutely.
the fight was tomorrow and this was the line, I would put money on AJ 100%.
100%. I would too. But I'm also in on him winning. So I have
agree.
no doubt.
I'm not like as confident as Scumps is about him winning, but like I think it's a very very real possibility.
What
so
makes you think that AJ is going to be able to beat Tyson.
Well,
undefeated, he's already beat the shit out of people that punch just as hard as he does.
We discussed about this like off air last week. We were talking about it. Like, for me, it's just the efficiency thing. You watch AJ box, and it's literally here and here. Like, he has no extra movements. And Tyson Fury will hit you with the backhand and swoop and stuff like that.
That's what makes him good. The
No,
extra
it makes him
movement is what
great.
makes him
No,
better.
I know,
makes him great.
but Tyson also
Punches
leaves
like a robot.
he leaves himself open to big shots.
He
If
leaves
somebody
him-
can get in there
he
and
leaves
get a big
himself
shot
open.
landed.
The accuracy, the accuracy factor of AJ, and because of his awkward stance, he leaves power off of his like back foot throws. So I think if you get an open shot, I think AJ's going to exploit it. He is a mad scientist boxer when it comes to that
He is.
stuff.
He's
Did
just
you-
so
like
technical.
so clinical.
Did you watch the Wilder Tyson Fury?
Yeah, but
Yes.
Dante
Tyson,
Wilder.
no, hold on. Tyson Fury was knocked out. This dude resurrected himself
I understand.
from the dead. It doesn't matter how hard you punch him. He literally woke himself up from being knocked out and said, "Hey, I'm going to finish this fight. By the way, I'm going to win it."
No, I
He
get
tied.
it.
But I get it. But also, Dante Wilder has no like real boxing form. Like his is literally just a wind up punch.
I'm gonna get ya.
That's what
Popeye.
there's
Popeye.
The dude from, the dude from Punch Out
There's
that like
literally
sits there
a
and swings his arm.
highlight.
And
There's
it's like,
literally a highlight of him doing this before he like knocks somebody out.
no, yeah,
it is
Deontay
real
Wilder
boxing.
just like throws bombs and hopes they land. It's a completely different kind of fight.
I think when that fight happens, we should do a live stream.
Absolutely.
Oh, I would. Yeah.
I mean, regardless,
People
it's
would
gonna-
pay to see us.
So my take is Anthony Joshua wins. I'll take the efficiency. I'll take the bet spread. Roger.
Roger Dodger.
Roger.
Roger.
All right,
Roger.
next topic. Kyrie Irving says basketball should not be played this season. In or out on that topic?
Can I want to go first because I feel I have a strong take on this. So first of all, I'm 100% all about players like looking out for their own well-being, their own safety, like taking care of themselves.
Right.
But
It's also beyond that, though.
my issue with Kyrie Irving is like put your money where your mouth is. Like
Yeah.
Kyrie talks all this shit and he's like, "Oh, we should sit out. No, we should do this. No, we should do that." So do it, Kyrie. Like just do it. Stop fucking talking about it and do it.
Yeah, but I
There's
think,
there's WNBA players that are sitting out the season for various reasons.
right,
Like,
but he's trying to make a message for the whole. Be like, we need to stand up.
Yeah, but
together.
Kyrie, I don't.
together.
Okay,
I get that,
but it's
but-
not his place to tell other players how they should feel.
Yeah, when it comes to this kind of stuff, like everyone feels like it's not someone's place, but it's someone who steps up.
That's a good point.
No, I get it, but like in Kyrie, you have a voice. That's fine, but like I don't. He like talks all this shit, but he's just like he doesn't ever do anything.
Dude,
to
that's
back
what
it
I was
up.
gonna say. Kyrie is just, dude. He's a good basketball player, one of the best ball handlers I think to ever play the game. But the dude just fucking whines all day about literally anything. It doesn't matter what
It's
it is.
always
All he does
something.
is fucking talk.
Fuck, I hope
all
I
he
don't
does
get
is talk.
soundbited. This could ruin us.
But let me add on top of that, like I think that LeBron James wants to finish out this season.
He does.
So,
But he also wants a ring, so his opinion is
well,
skewed.
I mean, who doesn't want a ring if you're playing in the NBA? But at the end of the day, I think LeBron has more influence. I think that he should have more. I think if LeBron wants to finish out a season or start a season or get something moving here, you got to do it.
Did you just throw in a dip?
No, I threw in a Zen and I dropped
A
them
what?
all on the street earlier, and one of them has like pubes on it.
What's
Wait, so
Zen?
you dropped them all in the street and you picked them up off the street and then put
What's
them
a
back
Zen?
into your.
It's fake tobacco.
No, it's
a
just
nicotine
nicotine.
pouch.
It's just nicotine pouch. It's for me quitting. I'm trying.
But you dropped it on the street and.
You dropped it. But you dropped it.
So here's my take on it. So
Ignore me.
Kyrie. Okay, so it's a star-driven league. So LeBron wants to play. I'm gonna guess that the league is going to play the season.
Oh, they're 100% gonna.
Yeah,
play.
they're going to.
Nobody's
But
listening
should
to
they?
Kyrie.
Should
No,
they?
no,
is
no.
the
I
question.
agree. And so here's the thing. As a fan, I would love to see basketball, and I want to see this 22-team playoff format real bad. But as a cultural standpoint, I understand where Kyrie's coming from. I understand the social aspects going on. But right now, sports is a common place for everybody to come together, and I think like that's one of the best arguments I've heard, along with LeBron wants to play. So
Also, Kyrie, like, make a stand.
Then do
If
it.
you think it's that serious, then fucking do it. That's my issue with it, is because he won't do it. He's
Well,
just
I
going
mean,
to talk about it.
He's
I see
contractually
what you're
obligated
saying.
though to play though. I think that's what his argument is, that they're gonna make. He's written into a contract that he has to
They
play.
all are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it
So-
doesn't matter if he wants to stop playing or not. He still has to, even if he doesn't want to. I think they're
Kyrie has made like $190 million. If he doesn't want to fucking play basketball this year, he can just not play basketball and he'll be okay.
Dude, what
Well,
about
I'm not
his
saying
rent?
that's a
If
money
he wants
thing.
to make a stand and make his point and, be a voice of change, he can do that. And if he thinks they shouldn't play basketball, then don't play basketball, Kyrie. Don't come out
Well,
here
he
and
signed
talk
a
shit.
contract though.
It doesn't matter.
I think he still wants to play
They all
basketball.
did.
He just doesn't want to do it right now.
What are you doing?
Nothing, dude. I just play with my dude. It's fucking there.
You get a good handful on him, don't you?
No, I know.
What
dude.
size do you think
and
those
all
are?
the past
Stop.
episodes I've watched, I slowly catch myself oh fuck my titties.
Dude, are
What
you
size do you
sweating
think
or
your titties
something?
are?
Dude, I'm definitely like a 32A. I
You
think.
could fit a training ball in there and be okay.
No, it's
huh?
for sure. It's a problem, and I need to do something.
Okay.
And I'm sorry to come in on the Kyrie thing.
No, it's okay.
I didn't
I'm-
mean to hold
I'm-
my
I'm
titties,
over it.
and then Scumps caught me, and I was like, "Holy shit, I'm making man boobs."
Dude.
I just ashamed of myself.
That's all right, baby.
I've loved. Thank you. Thank
Do you have
baby.
anything else to
No,
say?
let's
All
go.
right.
Move on.
All right, next topic. DeAndre Hopkins said he believes he's the best receiver in the league. In or out on
Give
that?
me a break.
Yuck.
Give me a
I
break.
am out. No explanation needed. He is
Yeah,
wrong.
there is an explanation needed. You can't just say out and then just be like,
I mean, he 100% can just say out. I mean,
Yeah, I can just say out because there's no need to explain why he's
Yeah, that's
not
like-
the best receiver.
Who is
do
the
you,
best
who do you
receiver
think
in the
is the
league?
best receiver in the league?
To me, Michael
Yeah.
Thomas.
Okay.
I
mean,
think
you
he's
can't-
fucking dirty.
Okay.
You just look at his numbers, man. Like you get Michael Thomas, Cooper Cup. Like the one, I'm sorry.
No, dude. He was like football names. Oh, Cooper Cup. I'll say that one.
Did you play fantasy at all last season, Pete?
I did.
Bro.
Fantasy is
That
not
dude-
comparison
Whoa,
to the real
whoa,
league.
he
No.
pumped out fucking numbers. He pumped them out. Are you kidding me?
Dude, fantasy. Fantasy does not translate.
Oh, you're an idiot, dude.
Okay, Jimmy.
You're dumb.
All right,
dude.
so
You dumb, dude.
to me, it's probably
Don't fucking shit on Cooper Cup because he had fucking a terrible quarterback. If you put him in front of
he had a pretty
decent
average
quarterback,
quarterback.
Name
a
three-
pretty average quarterback
Name
that had
three,
a dog shit
name
season.
3 quarterbacks other than Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. Go.
Really?
Go. 3, 2,
Fuck.
1.
-1,
-1, -2, -3.
Kyrie Irving.
All right, you're dumb. That's enough. You're just being
All right,
I'm gonna make a
so
joke.
Nick's out. Who do you think's the best in the league? Did you say Michael Thomas?
Michael Thomas. I mean, after last season, I think you got to go Michael Thomas. He's undisputed. Fucking kid
Okay.
puts up fucking numbers, dude.
Beetle?
I would venture to argue that DeAndre Hopkins is maybe top 5, but he's not in the top 3.
I was gonna put him at like 8.
Who's the top 3 for you?
I mean, you got Michael Thomas, you got Julio, you got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin's up there.
Mike
Cooper
Evans
Kupp?
about to have an explosive season.
What?
Dude,
It's
look
gonna
at the
propel him.
look at the numbers. He was better than DeAndre Hopkins last year.
In what, fantasy?
Scumps,
No,
wait,
it's
Scumps.
fucking yards,
time out.
touchdowns.
Scumps, are you in?
I'm in.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Okay, in the past 3
no,
years,
you
he's a
mush for
Wait,
brains.
wait. Nick Vishinsky.
Oh no.
Let's just use Mike Evans for an example.
What does he have? What's
What?
his
He
Let
had
him
he
talk.
had
Let him
one
talk.
he had one less target per game, averaged over 10 yards more per game than DeAndre Hopkins. He also had what? Let's see.
Look at the offensive production difference, though.
He had less receptions, but more yards,
Touchdowns.
touchdowns.
But aren't
Mike
you-
Evans had 8.
Wouldn't you argue that?
DeAndre Hopkins had 7.
Wouldn't you argue that Watson is
Okay.
a better quarterback than Jameis? And
Yeah,
Mike Evans
and
still
Mike
got-
Evans still had better numbers with.
Not.
What?
Okay.
Whoa!
Over the
Wait,
past-
wait.
I wanna
Were
hear it. I wanna hear it.
were you about to argue that Jameis was anywhere near Deshaun Watson as a
but-
quarterback?
Jameis Winston didn't care about any other stats besides throwing touchdowns.
That's
He
not
definitely
true.
didn't
Jameis
care
is
about
just born-
interceptions because
that's
he
the
had
point
a
of the
lot them.
game.
I understand that, but what I'm
And
saying,
listen, and Mike Evans has to share touches with Chris Godwin, and he still had better numbers than DeAndre Hopkins.
Chris Godwin didn't have a late. He had
And
a late
O.J.
emergence.
Howard.
Yeah, but he's a factor.
OJ
though.
Howard, what? Put him on the bench, dude. Anyways, DeAndre Hopkins over the past 3 years has been a 3-time first-team All-Pro. First
Ooh.
off, does Mike
Ooh.
Evans have that?
All right, so
Does Julio Jones have that?
So because
Julio Jones
because of
has
some
played-
bullshit award that some old white
Hold on,
dudes
hold
in
on,
a room
hold on.
vote on
Hold
makes
on,
him makes him better.
Hold
That
on.
does not make him number one in
What
the
do
league
you
just because he gets some
measure
fucking
your
awards.
accomplishments with?
Actual numbers.
That's some bullshit, man. So you're gonna rather.
Now, I'm going to second on that.
So wait, you're gonna listen to old white guys that vote stuff, vote on who's in the Pro Bowl and shit over actual real numbers.
So you're telling me if someone asks how your season is, instead of saying, "Oh, I'm first team All-State," you're gonna say, "Oh, I had 4 strikeouts and whatever else you got to do."
Yeah, I mean, I would.
I mean, I'm not gonna lead off with I
Scampi-
struck out 45 times this year, but like, yeah, the numbers are more important than what other people vote on and say.
Scumpies,
That's-
I think
That's
Because
data.
numbers are subjective.
Okay, over the
Scumpies,
past 3
Scumpies,
years,
Scumpies,
he
Scumpies,
is
Scumpies,
second in
Scumpies.
touchdowns. 31 touchdowns total over the
Okay,
past
I'll
3
give you
years.
that.
Big scumps.
Devontae Adams
Big
had
scumps.
28, and Julio Jones in his prime from 2014 to 2016 only had 20.
You're saying Julio Jones
Scumps.
is out of his prime?
Yes.
Scumps, hold on. I think right now you may be being more dumb than Robert Gronkowski zanned out after the Super Bowl.
That's pretty fucking dumb. I'm going to second that.
Are you dumb,
I think
stupid, or dumb?
You're dumb,
All of it. All the above. I think that was probably...
That was a bad take.
That was
a
a bad
really
take.
bad
That was a
take.
bad
Why was
take.
that a bad
DeAndre
take?
Hopkins is not
If
the
you would
best
have said,
receiver in
if
the
you would have
league.
said top 5, I would have been like, all right, I understand. If you would have said top 10,
don't know how-
No, he is easily top 5. I
Zero
will 100%
chan-
agree that he is top 5.
in no way is he
I'll
ever
take DeAndre
number
Hopkins.
one over anybody in
All
this
right,
league
next
right now.
one. Next
over
one.
anybody in
Next
the league,
one.
you're going to take him.
Next one. Next one.
You're full of shit.
You are. Yeah, no.
Okay, Antonio Brown's possibly signing with a 4th team, and it's rumored that it's going to be the Ravens. Are you in or out on him signing with the Ravens?
If he signed with the Ravens, I think... Honestly, I think Harbaugh could be like a good coach for that kind of player. I think Brown would actually flourish in that type of environment.
I mean, if the Pats couldn't handle
You got
him,
Lamar Jackson. You got Marquise Brown. You got Mark Ingram. You got J.K. Dobbins now. You got a bunch of players. You got a bunch of guys that just want to win. That's what Antonio Brown wants to do. I think Harbaugh can help maybe kind of mellow out Antonio Brown. Mm-hmm. And I think he can maybe do like kind of what I can't think of his name. Mike Tomlin did by like covering up some of that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, I'm in on it, but it's...
I don't think he's. I'm
It
in
is
on
what
it.
it
I think he's
is.
going to get picked up. I don't think he's going to
But
do
do you
well
think he's a
once back.
changed person?
No,
Yeah,
no,
I think.
no,
Okay,
no,
so
zero chance.
here's my take: is that it's going into the same type of atmosphere that was going on in Pitt, and while that like covered up a lot of the stuff that was going on, like look at what happened to him after. You know what I mean? Like he was still obviously complaining about touches and stuff like that. So it depends on like what. Like, if we really think that he's changed, then yeah, I'm in on it, and he's going to do great, and the team's going to do absolutely freaking great. But I don't think it's going to help the locker room atmosphere or be in the best interest of the Ravens if they sign him and he hasn't changed.
The other thing, though, with that is, like, the whole of him complaining about touches and everything didn't start really until Juju came in.
That's true. But
And the other receivers in Baltimore are already there and established, and he's the new guy, so I think that different dynamic might help that situation.
interesting.
You think it might help it?
I think
Yeah.
he would
I think
still
it's
see
gonna throw a
himself
wrench
as a
in there.
star, though.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I
that's
agree.
how
I
do
agree.
that.
But like, it's different when like he was the dude in Pittsburgh for a long time, and then Juju showed up and was like the new kid on the block.
Sure.
These guys in Baltimore, even if they haven't been there for a really long time, like they're there, they're established, they have the relationship with all their teammates and everything. And Antonio's coming in as the new guy, so like I think that will help like reel him in, and he won't be as much of an issue.
For me, Antonio, if I'm gonna make a comparison, he reminds me of like a James Harden, and the fact that
I hate that motherfucker.
It's very hard for him to be successful on a team with another really good player that is also sharing the limelight with him. Like you said, he was the dude in Pittsburgh, and I think like you said, it was hard for him to share that. And like just like Harden when Westbrook comes in, they do okay. But at the end of the day, I don't think he's going to be. I do think he's going to get picked up. I don't think he's going to do once he starts playing again, at all.
All right.
Okay. That sums up in or out.
Time for...
Oh,
Oh, no, you go.
rock, paper, scissors?
No, you go.
Okay. Next up, we got long bet.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Long Bet. The first long bet we have is, when does O.J. Simpson admit to it?
He kind of already did. He wrote a book about it.
Did he?
If I did
What
it.
did
He
What
literally
did he say
wrote
in
a
the
book
book?
and was like, "If I did it, this is how I would have done it." That is admitting.
but he didn't
when
get
does
it.
when does OJ come out and he say, Yeah, I fucking did it.
I say
Never.
Never. On his deathbed. I bet he will.
I have
never.
a version of that. Mine is he will be on his deathbed. No one's gonna be there for him, obviously, except a nurse, and he's gonna be like, "I did it," and she's gonna be like, and she's gonna go tell everyone like, "Oh, OJ did it," and they're gonna be like, "You're crazy, Betsy," and Betsy's gonna like
You
end
think
up
somebody would say she's crazy for saying
Yeah.
that?
No, dude. He definitely didn't do it, dude.
You're wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Dude,
And
he was sentenced for 33 years and he like wasn't scared. He was like, nope, still didn't do it, man.
yeah, I'd do that too if I was sentenced for 33 years. I'd be like, no, I didn't do it.
But it was for a completely unrelated
Yeah,
crime.
no, it wasn't.
Yeah, no, it was-
How do you do? Oh, that guy, dude.
So everyone
He'll
else,
never.
what's
He'll
your
never.
take?
He'll never admit to it.
What's my take on that?
Yeah.
He's not going to.
Yeah, he'll never
Oh,
admit
bummer.
to
Next one. What is the next new big sport?
I'd like to
And
go
what would
first.
it be? In Scumpies.
Yeah. Do you
Let's
almost call me intern Nick?
No.
Intern Scumps.
Intern
it.
Scumps.
Whoa,
Oh.
hey, intern Nick, that's disrespectful, and please don't talk like
All right,
that.
intern
Respect
beef.
your elders.
Go
All
with
right,
some more breadsticks
so
on there.
here,
All right, I'll eat another breadstick. That's fine. Don't have to tell me twice.
here is my pitch for the new sport. It's something that I made up in the old backyard back in the day. It's called foot cross.
It's called foot cross.
Foot cross.
Okay.
So what you do?
Cross.
No, foot.
Fuck, I like foot cross.
So
better.
so what
cross.
happens is you got like a 7-on-7 no huddle ultimate frisbee type vibe. In like football position. So you got a quarterback, running back, receiver set, and you line up, but it's all no huddle, and you're in lacrosse gear and lacrosse sticks. So like this eliminates the contact.
So you're
contact.
catching a frisbee with your lacrosse
No. But you got like the ball, just like a lacrosse ball, and you say, so what? Then you try to like throw it down, and then you get set, and then you keep going. But you got to run plays, like that. So like it's like a 7-on-7, but in lacrosse equipment. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Foot cross.
There's no punting or special teams. It's just like rapid fire rugby, lacrosse,
And do they
football
shoot on
mix.
a net or do you try to get in an end
No,
zone?
just an end zone.
So it's football with lacrosse stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
But without like the tackling and stuff. It's like stick checking.
So how
or,
do you
like,
get it? Oh, like
stick checking or like
so it's ultimate frisbee where like the play never really ends. Like
right.
you just catch it and you keep going.
Yeah. But you have to get set. So like when you catch it, you set and then you go.
So you can't advance at all once you catch it.
No.
You just catch it and you're down.
Actually, you could probably like lateral back or something. You know what I'm saying? So like it's like more like a
It's always
rugby
been
thing.
thinking about this for a little bit.
Foot cross.
Fuck cross.
So it's gonna
Nick?
be in 2040.
I'm
so.
kind of I'm confused
It's
on
gonna be here
that.
in a little bit, but
So
yeah.
what was the like? Give me the question again.
Like-
do I have to make up my own sport or what sport I just?
Okay,
think is
intern
gonna-
Nick did not prepare beef to you.
No, I did. You just said it wrong. You the way you explained
Okay.
the question, he did it differently. Is what
When's
I'm
the
saying.
next new sport gonna come along and what will it be?
Oh, okay.
So I did it right.
Well, the way you said it before. Okay, never mind.
Internet, what do you think, man?
Don't worry about it.
Because you didn't prepare anything.
You didn't tell me what that was the question.
It's
What
the
in the
same-
fuck is going on?
It's the same. Oh, okay, beef.
This might be the worst podcast episode of all time. All right, continue. I'm just kidding.
Coming from the guy that's munching on fucking breadsticks during
you know
the
what?
podcast
You're
and
right.
chewing inside of his
You're right.
microphone.
So I went with like a sport that already exists, but I think it's gonna like blow up. And I think Aussie rules football is gonna get huge. It's been getting a lot of publicity lately because of the quarantine. They're still playing. Like obviously, not a lot of sports are playing. It's very similar to rugby. It's really exciting to watch.
So he didn't make up that sport.
No, you could have made up a sport, or you could have had a sport that was already a thing that is
well,
going to blow up. Either way,
you told me I couldn't do that.
Why don't you just like pitch badminton?
Just pitch badminton.
I was gonna pitch NASCAR.
Okay, well here's my
Isn't
sport.
that already
NASCAR,
kind of
here's my
NASCAR
sport.
already blew up and came back.
Yeah.
down.
Here's
No,
my
I
sport.
think it's
Here's
gonna
my
get big
sport.
again.
Here's my sport. Modified NASCAR with self-driving cars that drive themselves, Teslas.
What's the point?
And they each have 3 grenades. They have
What?
razors on the side of their tires that can poke others.
So this is literally like the movie Speed Racer.
What?
Actually, no, it is kind of.
I've never seen
No, it is.
I've
'cause they
never
got
seen
weapons.
I
That
haven't-
movie's sick.
I haven't seen it
What's
either.
it about?
And what you just said to
Bat?
me, what you
Similar.
just
People
said to
drive
me,
the cars.
what you just said to me is that my idea is so good that they made a movie about it.
I think the same movie's been made twice.
Exactly.
What about
I need to see that.
a
That
good
should be
movie.
my homework this week.
It's a good movie.
What's your homework?
drunk NASCAR?
That's. I mean,
Isn't that like monster cars?
Could be electric.
they don't get
trucks?
drunk. What do you mean? That's not monster trucks.
Wait, do monster truck drivers get fucking slammed?
I don't think so.
Say for
I would.
sure.
I would 100%.
We should
do
try
that.
to get a monster truck driver on here. I almost said monster car again.
monster car. All right, guys, last one. When does the NFL end forever?
Ooh, good question.
I don't
That's a
think
good
it's
question.
going to take too much longer for the NFL to turn into something that's unrecognizable to like regular football. So I would say I'm giving a rough estimate as 2035. That's my estimate.
So, but like being done, do you mean like it's just not going to be look like real football?
Yeah, it's not going to look anything like football.
But like the NFL will still be the thing you're saying.
Yeah,
It's just
like
okay.
the league will be the thing, but the game of the National Football League will look completely different than what it is.
I think youth football is going to be out the window by 2030. I don't think they're going to be letting kids, especially with,
That's what I mean.
until they start to like change like the padding and stuff. But then at that point, it's like people like football because it's a violent game and people get hurt playing it. You know, so I don't. Yeah, I think especially
That's what I
youth
mean. It's
football.
going to be completely different.
Yeah.
Speed's taking over the sport, so that'd be.
But like if
2035.
you take away the violence from football, it's people aren't going to watch.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not-
they're already starting to, and the TV ratings have never been higher.
Yeah, but like it's still football right now. Like
Kinda.
No, when I watch football highlights from now, it still looks like it. You know,
it's
you can
still
compare them
football.
for like
there's still
1980s
big
highlights.
hits.
It's
There's
big
still
hits,
like
yeah.
stuff like
Okay.
when they start taking away that stuff like
But that's what
when
I'm
it'll start to
saying,
die.
though, is like it's slowly already
No, yeah,
progressing
yeah,
that.
I get what
but
you're
like
saying.
your take is that nobody's gonna watch it, but TV ratings have just been excelling since.
So
then.
here's my thought.
But I don't. Sorry, go ahead.
It's February 11th,
Mm-hmm.
2052.
Wow,
The
that far
Sault
out.
Ste. Marie Stallions just won the Super Bowl.
Sault Ste. Marie
It's a whole new team. No new program. Came around in 2034.
Okay.
They win the game. People are. It's not what it used to be. We didn't have a Sault Ste. Marie Stallions. People are saying you're not a real fan. You're no real fan, and they're spitting on each other. And everything's virtual, and it loses its interest in the next new sport.
Turns out they're just playing Madden.
And the next new sport is
All right,
NASCAR with grenades and razors on their tires.
Oh my.
that's long bet, everybody.
Thank you.
Up next, we got pitch of the week. All right, welcome to pitch of the week, everyone's favorite. I hope everyone fucking prepared something for
I
this.
did.
I did.
Okay, all right, good. So, pitch of the week, we pitch something under the radar or just something that we feel is underappreciated, and we make it known that, and it's a hot take usually. So, who wants to go first?
I will.
Okay.
So, as of recently, I've started to play around with the Snapchat.
Weight Watchers?
As of recently, I started to play around with the Snapchat filter. When you see what you look like as an opposite sex. And my pitch of the week is:
no.
if I was a lady, I would not be pretty. Okay, but listen. My personality
I
would
don't
be
think that's a hot take.
my personality would be electric, and like I would be very fuckable.
Dude, can I see the picture?
I don't have it on me. I
Okay.
kind of just
Well,
play
we'll
around
put it
with
up on the
No, I
YouTube.
kind of play around with it and then look at myself and I delete it because I'm ashamed.
Well, we're putting it up
It's
on the YouTube.
kind of scary, isn't it? When
Have
see
you guys
it?
tried it?
Yeah.
And?
Yeah. Well, I thought you were kind of pretty, Nick Wyshynski.
Well, thank
Yeah,
you.
Scumps could have got.
I would have taken this to it.
Stop.
Yeah, no, seriously, I would have taken you out on a nice date.
Oh,
and I don't
thank you.
take girls
I
on
looked
dates.
like
I look like a girl that works at a bait shop.
Oh God.
Were you wearing your bait hat?
What?
you
No,
wearing?
I was just wearing me, long brown hair.
Yeah, you
Dude,
look like
and I
you
got
do some
that
blue
them,
collar
them
writing.
chubby cheeks and
Yeah.
some
Nah.
big old buck yellow teeth.
Did you guys see the NFL like quarterbacks that did the face app with the girls?
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy G could get it, right, Nick?
I would pop Jimmy G a new one. Let me tell you. Jimmy G as a girl,
How can you be attractive as a male and a female? That's just
I didn't say he was attractive as a male. You did.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
You
just
said in the group chat the other night, no cap, I would fuck Jimmy G.
After you didn't put the previous part to that, that was the picture of Jimmy G as a girl. Man, what? I don't know how much clearer I can
Can
get
I
with
be
that.
clear? I did not get the photo of it. I just got intern Nick saying, no cap, I would fuck.
Yeah, I see the confusion then. But it was a picture of Jimmy G as a girl. It's kind of cute.
And what's your pitch of the week, intern Nick?
Oh, so wait. So your pitch of the week was that you'd fuck yourself as a girl.
I don't know if I'd fuck myself. I'd say that
You're
a lot of
fuckable?
no. I'm
What
saying
did you just pitch that?
no. What I'm saying is, if I was a lady, a lot of people would want to fuck me because of
Okay.
my personality. But now,
Interesting.
So you're not fuckable, but you're funny.
because Yeah. Yeah.
So what's
yeah.
your pitch of the week?
That if I was a lady, I would get fucking...
Would you fuck you?
I would not fuck me. But other people would.
How is that convincing?
What do you mean? That's
not
That's
at
very...
all.
Forget it. F. Next.
Beef,
All right.
what's your pitch of the week? Or Scumps?
No, Scumps has got to go. I can't follow.
All right, can I get the groans and moans out right now, please? Can you guys say, Scump, shut up?
Scump, shut up.
Shut up.
Thank you. My pitch of the week is Carson Wentz.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
dude! Every
shut
single
up.
month we have to
No,
hear about this.
no.
Dude. Oh my god!
I put out a top 10 quarterback list. I don't know if you heard.
A
You
very
probably
controversial
have.
top 10 quarterback.
Very
list.
controversial, but most of all was probably the fact that I put Carson Wentz 5th, which top 5 quarterback is pretty reasonable to
Was
me.
that of all time or in the league currently?
Currently, in the next upcoming year, I put him 5. Anyways, Carson Wentz, his second year in the league, he was the MVP, the front runner of the MVP candidate race up until he got hurt, and that's with a fully loaded staffed weapons. His TD ratio was 7.5%, which was on track to being the second highest of all time. Now, TD ratio is calculated by 14. Every 14 passes attempts ended up in touchdowns. So 7.5% of those of those attempts ended up in touchdowns. That's the second highest of all time. Did you hear that?
I didn't understand it, but I heard it.
Okay.
The math lost me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
So a lot of people point to the fact that he gets hurt a lot. He's only missed 8 games. Deshaun Watson has missed more.
Here we go.
In the fact, I'm not arguing that he's better or worse. I'm just making my
ass,
point.
You're not arguing it.
Okay. His completion percentage in 2019 was well beyond league average. His QBR is 93.1, which is at league average, and he had a 4,000 yard season with Nelson Aguilar as his main target.
So
last year,
I can't catch a football.
What I'm hearing is that you're saying a guy with average stats is now your number 5 for the upcoming season.
A guy with great stats given
he had
his
average quarterback rating.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he was an
For
average
the whole
quarterback.
Season.
He had Nelson Aguilar as his main. He had a 4-game stretch. He went 4-0 down the stretch to make them into the playoffs.
Okay.
With nobody, absolutely nobody.
All right, man. Whatever you say. I just want to. I'm gonna laugh in your face, and I'm gonna bring it back up
Please do.
when he shits the bed this season.
I will put a lot of money on the fact that he's gonna have a good season this year.
Throw 10 on it.
10 on it.
I said, well, we'll talk about it more after the show.
Beefy?
No, we're gonna get those parameters down.
Beefy, let's get that pitch, baby.
All right, so your 2020 NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year, standing 6'6", weighing in at 236 pounds, from the University of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
Really?
Wow.
Now listen,
Rookie of the year, you said.
Offensive Rookie of the Year.
He might not even start.
Listen.
That's why it's a hot take.
It's a hot. So why is his hot takes okay and mine aren't?
Because your hot take was absolute trash, and that's all you talk about.
No, that's just relative to the fact that you're tired of hearing about me being right.
Who said you were right?
Anyways, go ahead.
Are we done over there, fellas?
Yes, go for it, Vito.
All right. So, Justin Herbert. First of all, absolute mammoth of a human being. Mm-hmm. Just huge.
Big boy.
Great frame, great body.
Big boy.
Second of all, he's battled through some adversity at Oregon in college. So, I do believe that, Tyrod Taylor will be the starter for the Chargers at the beginning of the season. I think it'll be similar to a Baker Mayfield situation. Tyrod will start, 2, 3, 4 games. Then Justin Herbert will come in and start.
Yeah.
Now, I think that Justin Herbert has the it factor that it takes to be a very good NFL quarterback.
What makes you say that?
I've watched the dude play, like in the Rose Bowl. Even though he didn't have a great game throwing the ball, he just found a way to get it done with his legs. I've seen him win games throwing the ball. I've seen him win games running the ball. I've seen him, he's got that it factor.
Yep.
Big moments, you watch him, and it's just he's even keeled, he's locked in, he's ready to go. You watch him in interviews, he always says the right things. I think he's got a great personality. I've watched a couple interviews with him where I'm just a huge fan. So I think he's just got all the intangibles, and then he clearly has the physical traits. I mean,
Oh yeah.
he's got all the physical tools, and I think he will put it together. So I think
he'll
Justin
be pretty
Herbert,
successful given the LA Chargers circumstances.
yeah, and I just think Justin Herbert will be your 2020 Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Nice pitch.
Yeah,
Let's do some listener questions.
All right, we have some very interesting listener questions.
Great questions this week.
Yeah. Keep them coming. Just random, funny ones or sports topics.
Whatever you want to ask
Just
us.
whatever. Dating advice, life advice, man.
We're really,
Don't
good with,
ask
we're
us
really
dating.
good with dating.
Yeah,
advice.
obviously we're
Me
real good
specifically.
with life advice, Mr. Intern Nick over there. That's why he's an intern. Anyways, our first question comes in from @Joshua_Henniger. Do you prefer a shield wall or a square pike formation when fending off cavalry?
Shield wall.
I was going to say,
Mullen
this
on
is
the
a really
shield
good
wall.
question. If you're not picking the shield wall in this situation, it's just a more, think about it. The Spartans, what were they good at? The shield fucking wall.
And how long were they in power?
Yeah.
Long enough to take out the Persians.
Damn right.
Damn right.
I'm a shield
Roll
wall.
Spartans.
Roll Spartans.
Pete, do you have a take on that?
No. No, I don't. Because I don't understand either of them. I tried to research it, and I don't get it.
That's probably better, honestly. All right. Our next question comes from @Tyler_Troyer.
Fan favorite.
Who is the most improved team in the NFC North?
I'm going to go the Chicago Bears.
Improved?
Yeah.
With,
Why?
with
Sell
the-
me on it.
Yeah, with the acquisition.
I'm going to need to hear the
acquisition
reason.
of Nick Foles.
I
They
think,
improved.
well, no,
I mean,
because
low key, Trubisky's a dog shit quarterback, so
That's
they may
shit.
have.
I don't think that's low key.
so I think they're going to put another quarterback
Nick
in
Foles
play.
had a dog shit season last year.
But Nick
too.
Foles would do better than Trubisky.
You have a big dick Nick.
I think all the three other teams are declining. I think Vikings traded away Stephon Diggs. That was one of their huge
But
guys.
didn't they
They still have
draft a
Adam Thielen,
receiver?
sure. They still have Adam Thielen, who's their big target. But I like the Bears' defense now over the Vikings' defense. That's a hot take.
That is a
I
hot
think the
take.
Packers have gotten worse.
Yeah.
I think the Lions are going to just be the same old Lions. So the Bears need to compete with the Vikings. And I think the Bears' defense has what it takes over the Vikings' defense to
That
go
is
to
a
That was,
the
great.
NFC
That was
North.
good spot. I like that.
That's a reasonable take. Nick, what's your take? Do you have a take?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you keep asking me if I got takes on shit, man? Talking to me like I don't know about sports and shit.
All right,
Don't
take
you
then.
see his notepad, man? It's
Yeah.
full. There's 3 lines.
Half a small notepad.
Let's hear it. Who you got?
Don't fucking look at my takes.
Who you got, Internet?
You don't even know who's in the NFC North.
Name the 4 teams in the NFC North. I just told you that.
Packers, Lions, Bears, Vikings. Scott.
Ayo.
Okay, so I last season I had a lot of hope for the Vikings. I think they can get it done without Diggs. Let me.
This is
explain.
most improved, not who's going to get it done.
Most improved.
Most
Oh,
improved.
next. Oh yeah, fuck that. No, yeah, Vikings are shit. I agree with Pete. Then the Bears are looking good. Like he said, the defense. I mean, obviously that's a scary. Imagine being a quarterback going up against that
Khalil
defense.
Mack, are
Dude.
you kidding me?
A freight train of a human being coming at you every fucking play. Every play. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bears. If they can get the offense figured out, I like the Bears.
I'm gonna say the Vikings are the most improved team in the NFC
Interesting.
North, and I know that's a hot take because they got rid of Stephon Diggs.
And Davlin Cook might not play for the first half of the season.
Did you say
Well,
Davlin?
that's not their fault though.
I know, but how is that improved?
Well, okay, so I think they're improved because I like what they did in the draft.
Right.
So they traded Stephon. They got 2 first-round picks. They turned that into Justin Jefferson, who is
Which
a
is
very
great
good wide
receiver,
receiver,
yes.
at a much cheaper price than
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs.
No, I like that move. I'm not,
And then they also went and got cornerback Jeff Gladney from TCU, which I think is a very good defensive back.
Yep.
I think that he could be a lockdown corner in the future. And I think they lost Xavier Rhodes, right? So they replaced that defensive back with Xavier Rhodes moved on.
Yeah, Xavier Rhodes isn't with them. I don't know who he's with.
Yeah. So I think those are both good moves. I think that they signed a defensive tackle. I can't remember who it was, but it was a pretty good signing. And I just think that the Vikings were already the best team in the NFC North. So just,
He's on the Colts.
Okay. So adding just a few, little pieces in there, I think improves them enough that they're still going to be the best team in the NFC North, in my opinion. I think they're better than the Packers.
I like them to win the NFC North. I think the most improved, I'm going to say it, I think the Lions.
There it is.
The Lions, but I feel like
I hope.
they just stayed the same. They
No,
didn't
I
get
get-
better. Like,
They improved their running back situation.
okay, that's
They
one spot where
added
they
a
improved.
all-star corner. from
After
the
they
draft.
lost an all-star corner.
Well,
So
yeah.
that's an offset.
That's true, but
and they went and signed a 31-year-old.
And saying Jeffrey Okuda's an all-star already, I think that's a very hot take. We don't know how he's going to play out.
Apparently, he's supposed to be the next big thing.
I hope so.
So, look, I mean, like, they filled the spots they needed to in the draft, in my opinion. I think they have the parts in place. We're just waiting on it to happen. And I think it would be – they had the best draft out of the whole NFC North.
I would agree with that. I would say they have the best draft.
In the NFC North, I agree.
But I don't like the guys that they got rid of and like the other moves they made outside of the draft.
Okay.
Is Aaron Rodgers on his way out, do you think?
That's a topic for another.
Yeah,
that we could do all 50
I
minutes.
I think there's a lot of things that factor into that. And It's tough to just say like yes or no.
No, yeah, we need to have a longer discussion on that for sure.
Okay, what's the pay scale for the internship at the Missile? This is coming from @Michigan_outdoorsman.
I got this one.
Yeah.
Fucking nothing. I don't get anything. They don't even pay for insurance. I don't get any reimbursement for driving here. They make me do a bunch of shit for them, and I don't get paid anything.
All right, but listen, he did get like what 4 Fazoli breadsticks today.
And can we also mention?
Did you notice how I did eat them on air?
Can we also mention
good day for
when he just said I do a bunch of shit for them? Dude, once again, what fucking world are you living in right now?
Pete, you know the saying about don't beat a dead horse?
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm just to let him have his fantasy.
No, I understand. Like, you're upset, and I get it, and I agree. And he doesn't do much, but, like, we're beating a dead horse at this point.
But the dead horse doesn't think he's dead.
that dead horse is still running, baby.
All right, our last listener question comes from @BowerBew91. Out of the host and intern Nick, who is the best at sports?
So out of us, who's the best?
Yeah.
Like,
I actually want to hear Beatles.
Let's narrow this down to just who would be the best, like do the best in football, hockey, basketball, and baseball. Who would be who would have like the best scoring and like that kind of stuff in each sport?
So baseball, hockey.
Wait, can we cut?
Why don't we just talk about the best overall athlete? I think that's what it's going to come down. Who's the most athletic? Let's say. How about we talk in our
let's
prime,
be honest.
In our peak. Think about at your peak. Who is the best athlete?
Me.
I'm gonna go Beetle.
No.
I'm gonna go Beetle too.
At his peak, dude.
I'm gonna go Beetle too.
Yeah.
That dude was a bad motherfucker at his peak.
I was really good for a minute.
Multi-sport athlete.
Then I started getting fat and breaking bones.
Multi-sport.
And went downhill fastly.
After
when I was in my peak, I mean, I was
after the
I was
broken
pretty
ankle,
athletic.
man.
All right, I'm gonna go beef too. I'm gonna get on that.
Dude,
train.
he was varsity as a sophomore, 2 sports, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going Beetle.
Let's wrap it up.
All right, we got Pete's freestyle to wrap it up.
We're wrapping it
We're
up.
wrapping it up. Not Pete's freestyle this week. Wah, wah, wah. Well, another great show.
It's
I
hot
told
as
you
fuck in here, guys.
we were packed today. So glad we have the continued support. Like we said at the beginning of the show, the shirts just arrived, so they will be coming to you soon. Show it off, share it with your friends.
If you didn't get one on this order and you would like one, let us know so that we can order enough when we make our next order.
So new merch is coming out pretty soon, and we're also going to try to continue the original shirts. We have we're on Apple Podcasts and Spotify along with like a bunch of other,
Stitcher.
You can find us.
We're on YouTube now, so subscribe to us.
We're on YouTube.
If you want to see the video aspect of this, which is we've gotten a lot of reviews saying it's a lot funnier to watch us in person, so give that a watch. If you're on Apple Podcasts, it means a lot to us if you rate us, subscribe. That helps us with our rankings. That would mean a lot to us. Just one quick touch. You don't have to fill anything out.
Literally,
it just says you're subscribed.
Literally, if you're going to send us an Instagram message, just like put that Instagram message into one of the reviews. Because like we're having Instagram messages that are great feedback and stuff. But just like put it in the review, man. It'll help us out.
Absolutely.
Before we are done, too, big news. If you're on YouTube, you just saw me stand up there for a second. I just hit my stand goal for the day according to my Apple Watch. So
victory of the day. Victory of the day.
Attaboy.
And on that note, let's have a great week, a great Tuesday. Happy Father's Day in the
Father's
past. Yep, take it easy.
Giddy.
see you, everybody.